Alrighty, there we go. We are live. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's good to be back. It's been a few days, but I had some issues the last time I went live with the background music. So I did get all that sorted, and thankfully just in time for CWL. And yeah, hey everybody, it's good to see you guys. How are you after a long year? Has it really been a year? Sure feels like it. It's good to see you guys, and nice hairstyle, thank you, bro. I finally got some products to mess around with my hair a little bit. And yeah, we have a action-packed stream today. I have a lot to show you guys and a lot to talk about as well, because in just the past 11 days we've gotten quite a lot of important announcements. And I just want to start off by finishing my Legend League attacks. I did find Destro here. Let's see if I can take him down. To get some decent backpack value there. I'm not sure if it's enough, because I would have preferred to get at least the sweeper. Getting the sweeper would have been nice there. I might have to invest some freezes. This looks tweaked, actually. I don't recognize the fire spitters in this particular orientation. I'm gonna try to assist the queen a bit with some rocket loons. I do think actually this hasn't turned out the best way it could have. I got a nice orb, which is going to help out, but I think I have to hold my overgrowth and use it in such a way that helps me take down this invis tower. Let's see here if the giant can grab the air defense, and if he does, I think I should be good. Yeah. Sweet. And yeah, there's a lot to talk about today. And Misty, hey, it's good to see you. It's been a minute. I know this is kind of a unusual time for you, isn't it? The last time I saw you was when I was streaming during the daytime for me. So yeah, hey, it's good to see you again. It's been really interesting this week to see how clans are performing with the modifiers in Titan 3. So let me give you guys at least a quick look. We have a pretty good start to today. My clanmates managed to get 27 stars, 9 hits, no fails. And I do have the last 6 attacks, so if they go well, I can pull through with 45 for us today. And so far, nobody else in our group, except for this clan, has gone perfect. But I'm not too worried about this clan. They only have 5 hits done. I assume that they'll get at least some done over the course of the stream. Your live stream is like meditation in India, is it? Probably because of the music, right? This is one of my favorite genres, is lo-fi. Let's keep hitting here. I have a total of 15 hits left, including this one that I'm doing right now. So I did see this base earlier today. I actually missed the arrow and lost a ton of backpack value because of it, but I managed to triple it still, so hopefully if I hit the arrow this time, it should be an easy 3 stars. I'm hoping that's the case. And I did get a nice arrow this time. I do have to drop some totems over close by the monolith. I also dropped some rocket loons, but not all of them, because they're about to go into the Gigabomb. I don't want to waste all my rocket loons there. Gonna drop this poison so that it covers the logger and some of the CC troops. One more freeze here is good, I think. Now I can use my other rocket loons, hopefully, to snipe the revenge tower. I'm not sure if that's going to actually get the revenge tower or not. If it does, then that's great. It does. Let's drop this overgrowth here. And one more totem for this area. Close by the town hall. I think I got this under control. I just gotta revive the Duke and not the Queen. So that might be tricky. I don't exactly remember where the Duke went down. Maybe I should revive the Prince just to avoid the risk of failing because I revived the Queen. That could be a smart decision here. I really don't know which one is the Duke here. I think it's the top one. Or maybe I can swag the revive. And yeah, we also have a new equipment now, right? The monolith arrow. I haven't unlocked it yet, so I won't be able to show you guys anything with it just yet. It'll be at least a few days. Nice, thank you, bro. I mean, after that backpack value, it's pretty hard to fail, you know? I had a nice reset here. Offense yesterday wasn't that great. On this account, I should say, because I do think I managed a decent average yesterday. Something like 294, even with this 253. The monolith arrow is high skill. Yeah, it has a high skill ceiling. I see what you're saying. Like for spammers, it won't be as beneficial as it will be for pros, right? I think you're absolutely right about that. I'm just waiting to send another request here. I should actually switch. These request timers are kind of killing me. Did you max the monolith arrow? I did not actually. I didn't even unlock it because I didn't get any event passes yet. To be honest with you guys, I might skip on the event pass this time, which it would be the first time ever since the introduction of event passes that I would skip them. And the reason is because what I always get with them is the equipment, the 3 hero books, and then all the starry ore. But all of my heroes are maxed, and I've got a ton of starry ore. Like here I have 890. So there's really nothing beneficial in the event pass for me this time, unless I wanted to get like a book of fighting, book of heroes, or I should say book of building. So I might skip the event pass this time and just wait out a few days until I can unlock the monolith arrow with the rest of the free-to-play players. Look at this workshop. This guy wanted it to be easy for the backpack to get some value here. I should be able to get the raise shower and the CC. Just like that. And now hopefully I can handle the monolith properly. The healing tome may have potentially been a little early here. Gonna use one freeze over the revenge tower and the multi-inferno. Some good value to freeze both a point and a splash defense. But I do need to keep an eye over here on the enemy heroes in the Guardian. And I think I have a swag revive and a swag overgrowth because of that easy setup. Maroof, hey, what's going on? It's good to see you, bro. Good morning to you. It's actually 9:14 p.m. for me, but I know that you might just be waking up. Do I actually need to? No, I don't. I was thinking I might need to use the rest of what I had. But the resets are pretty good. I got some nice defense, including like this one. I think some of you guys might know Applesauce on YouTube, and he gave me a nice defense today. Maybe you know him from the latest, whatchamacallit? Latest drama, I should say. Your attacks pending in Altair, 12 hours left. I'm not gonna forget those, because we have to go back later, right? You definitely don't have to worry about me forgetting those. I do think that I should try to hit the air bombs here, as well as the CC. I've seen this base quite a lot, but this one looks tweaked, at least flipped, right? Because normally it's flipped 180. So I don't know what the traps could look like here. But I did get the backpack value with the help of the giant arrow. I noticed that people aren't exactly trying to defend the combination as much. The combination of the arrow in the backpack. Isn't that right? It seems like now the focus is on defending the Duke Charge. Hope I haven't screwed this up here. Nice Teslas. There's a chance I did screw this up, by the way. I'm kind of banking on the fact that my Duke is pretty healthy. He can still get a lot of value. Especially if the timing of the overgrowth was good. But maybe I didn't get exactly the funnel I needed. One base left? Oh, then don't worry about it, bro. I've got a ton of attacks over there. So I think I've got something like a 84, 85%. $86. Not too bad, actually. So far, the offense is solid today, especially after yesterday coming off of 311. I'd be okay with a 295 today. And if I can get 2 more triples, I should be in the top 500 pretty easily. Supercell needs to fix this issue about the revive. Sometimes we can't see which hero is dead. Well, yeah, I think that's a skill issue more than it is a Supercell issue. FPS Lolo, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. I'm about to drop a ton of requests for myself. Yeah, I mean, really the biggest reference, right, is to just look at the ground where the heroes are dead. If they're right on top of each other, that's some kind of bad luck, I would say. Cyber Bryce from the Red Room. I do know this clan very well because I actually did my end of season in the Red Room last season. Let's see what kind of a setup I should go for. I have some idea. I was thinking about potentially broadsiding this side over here, but I think that going for the town hall is safe. Let's see here. I think this is a bit more reasonable because I get to approach the town hall early this way. Let's see if I can get a good overgrowth over here. I'm not sure if that was actually amazing. That overgrowth could give me some issues. Starting to look good though. Especially if I can get a nice orb over here. I have one more freeze. I have the orb too, but it's about to get forced, so I'm just gonna use it. And hopefully the queen can stay alive long enough to at least grab one air defense. That would be nice. And the phoenix as well, to grab the monolith. And then it's just a matter of whether all these dragons can make it through the revenge tower. I think they do. Especially with the help of the fire heart and its death damage. We should be good, right? Nice attack, thank you, bro. What army did Applesauce one star you with, by the way? He was showing an easy mass hydra. Yeah, it was actually something with an air spam. Wix, I'm trying to refrain from being in the chat. Doom got me salty. What'd I do, bro? I don't know what the heck I did. Other than just not go live for a while. I'll show you guys what Applesauce used on me. He used 10 dragons, 6 dragon riders. There was a Duke charge, and I don't know if you can actually call it a Duke charge because there was no Invis. It was just the Duke and the Phoenix with the Electro Fangs, and he did a 1-star army, 58%. So if he is advertising that army, then just beware. Where did you get new queen equipment? I did not actually. I actually want to skip the event pass this time, because if I buy the stuff I normally buy, then I'm just gonna be wasting it. I kind of want to go free to play this month and just grab the equipment and whatever other potions I can get with that. Disappeared, left me with nothing to do at midnight. I'm sorry, bro. How's CWL going? It's great, actually, and tomorrow we are up against the Bad Batch, which has been trending on YouTube lately. I did give one of them a 1-star in Legends today, not on purpose. It was just, I saw the Bad Batch on the clan castle, and then I destroyed the clan castle, and then I followed it up with a 1-star. I might show you that replay if I can get to it quickly. Electro 33 is hard for defending recent Town Hall 18 bases. Yeah, it is, especially not having the modifiers. Nearly impossible, I'd say. Okay, so I think the trick here, other than getting the arrow to land, is to be patient with the Duke after the backpack to see if he can go left or right. To get a nice arrow there. He is going to go to the left, which is okay. I'm okay with that. Especially if I can get all of my troops together over here close by the monolith. I usually save a dragon, but I dropped it a little early this time. So hopefully this one dragon will be enough to get the Guardian. I might just use a couple of totems. I think I'm going to Overgrowth here as well. And hopefully I've done enough. I'm not actually so sure just yet. To get a nice Overgrowth over here to grab the Fire Spitter. The Fire Spitter wasn't raged or anything, so I wasn't too worried about leaving it exposed. And I kind of want to wait until I have cross-tanking for the Duke before I revive him. And I think he's on the right. Is that right? I might have missed this. It was a good attempt, but the base did fight back quite nicely. If it was possible to get that air defense somehow. Maybe I should have saved some rocket loons. Bilo, hey, what's going on? And Wiz, hey, it's good to see you. PD, hey, what's going on? And yes, I will be streaming CWL hits. I'm not quite ready for those just yet. I have to get through some Legend League. It's good to see all you guys, really. I have done a 273 here with minus 259. So it is a small rank boost from yesterday. Very small. Very small. Rocket Loons at the end would have made the difference. Yeah, I kind of just spammed them over by the Rage Shower that already had the orb on it. Might not have been the best play there. I'm on track for... This is 264 if I can get 2 more triples, which is not that great, but it does overcome defense nicely. Good to see us is crazy. I got cussed out and booted from Discord from Dhoom himself. Don't listen to him, guys. That's just propaganda. That's all that is. He's one of our best members. What do I do here? I think I do have to go for an approach which goes directly into the Ray Showers here. And the Fire Spitters. So I do need to be a little careful. Let's see if I can get some good value for my spells early. I did use my 2 freezes already. Gonna use a poison on the logger, but then another totem over here. I'm not actually so sure now if I'm anywhere near to a good funnel for the town hall, but it looks like the queen's gonna secure it. So thank you, queen. I also have a good spot for the revive here in case she goes down somehow, and a overgrowth spell. And yeah, to give you guys a clear picture of what I'm averaging with this strategy, it's been around 275, which it doesn't sound that great, but honestly, a lot of people are struggling in Legends right now. So actually, it's enough to be in the top 1,000. A 275 average. Not much left here. Yesterday I did an average of 294, which was pretty good. Don't read my above chats. Are you seeing more failures with the modifiers in CWL? I am actually. And you were telling me I should set up Nightbot? Yes, I should. I'm a little too lazy, but that is something I will eventually get around to. Let me see all these messages I missed. Everyone is running train on my base. I got 3 out of 10 defense out of that 2 time fail. Yeah, that's normal mode for you. Lots of good bases today. Let's see here. CWL has been rough on the Exiled side. We're still set on promo and 2 clans. But is it because of the modifiers? Are you guys struggling? I'm upgrading Logger to level 4. I will use CWL medals to upgrade the main defense. Yeah, you can also get good value from, like, if you bought a hammer fighting, you can do that last level. Level 5. Or potentially a book of fighting will also work on the Logger. I definitely think he's just the best guardian right now. It's the Logger, I'm telling you, bro. Destroyed everyone's self-esteem with his unlimited HP. He does have a lot of HP, but I think that Smasher has a bit more. Is that right? Smasher has 16,000. I actually would consider 16,000 to be a bit more balanced. I don't think 12,000 is enough. Yeah, we've had some 1-stars and just hits. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I think a lot of people were expecting Legends 2 to be easy. You know? Especially Legends 1 players. And the truth is, it's very hard to get 45 with the Legends 2 modifier. And I know I might sound like I'm exaggerating, but 45 in the normal mode wasn't happening too crazy often. It was definitely happening more than it should have. But it wasn't happening to every clan, you know? I do think this base could potentially stop me. I kind of screwed up the setup a little bit. Let's see if I can get a good value from the orb here. Maybe something like that. I think that'll be okay. Maybe a couple freezes here. 1 to cover the Invis Tower. One more freeze. I still have another totem, but really the freezes are just better for preventing the Invis Towers from resetting. Maybe I should do some kind of overgrowth over here. I think that's okay. I'm just gonna wait for the overgrowth to wake back up before I revive my Duke. I can actually revive him now. That way he gets a little bit of regeneration from the Fire Hearts. Doombro, I think you should activate Nightbot now. I wish I could. Leader, I know that I do wrong with you, but everyone needs respect. Oh, you're talking about how you bailed on us for CWL? Well, I don't know. It wasn't just me, though. It was a lot of our clanmates were unhappy about that. So I did the right thing as the leader by kicking you from our server. $264 and finally in the top 2,000 on this account, even with a rubbish offense today. Yeah, I don't have time to set up Nightbot right now. I still have to finish all my Legend League attacks. Is it Wizardo? It is. Yeah, we had some complications with Wizardo because he told us he would join us for CWL, and then on June 1st he left. That's what happened. This base could potentially be complicated. I do think I could get a nice approach behind this sweeper, but the Invis Tower is looking a little dangerous. So let's just try to get a good shot with the arrow here. I actually missed the arrow a bit. So I don't think I managed to grab the Invis Tower. Do have to be careful about this area with the Rage Shower. I think I might end up putting Overgrowth over here like this, although that could be a mistake. The reason I think it could be a mistake is because of the Invis Tower. But if all goes well with the rest of the hit, then it actually isn't a huge deal. And so far I think it's okay. Looks like a nice hit. Got a swag overgrowth, or a swag revive. I forgot I actually used the overgrowth. Nice and easy. Also activate the bot on your Discord server too now when you go live. I'll take care of all that after the stream, bro. I feel like you're trying to do a little too much right now. But, it's not that I don't want to do it, it's just that I don't have time. I've got 24 minutes left to do, I think it's 7 more attacks. Which, with Hydra, that's enough time. But I can't do any sort of bot setups right now. I think that what I want to go for here is to send the dragons to go this way into the monolith and have a diagonal funnel set into the CC. So like shoot the arrow from like right at 12 o'clock. And if I hit a sweeper, that's great, but honestly I really want to hit the CC mostly. Just like that. I didn't miss one sweeper, but I can control it at least with freezes or overgrowth if I need, so it doesn't concern me too much. Let's use the poison on the logger and a totem. He should be able to go down somewhat quickly. Here's a good freeze. Actually, it's not a good freeze, but... there's a chance I screwed this up. I don't know, I feel like I got a lot of value from the backpack. So, if the poison tower can at least get thrown here, then I should get at least a decent overgrowth. Yeah, if I can't get this monolith, then the base is going to hold. I definitely think I mismanaged a little bit, especially with the spells. I should have had some spells left over for the monolith, maybe the overgrowth. Not exactly sure that overgrowth was correct. So I think I got like a 90% here. Let's see now. I should have oh, actually that was it for attacks. 285 after a 309 yesterday. I'll take that to get a nice boost today. And this account was my lowest reset and it was ranked 2040. So to get a boost at least into almost the top 1500 feels pretty solid. Make me a moderator so I can give Mangotra a timeout. You can't, bro, because he's also a moderator. As much as you... as much as that would be funny, bro. It wouldn't work. Okay, let's finish these last 6 attacks. Okay, this base There's good backpack value here, and this is kind of what I'm thinking, is that a lot of people are kind of neglecting backpack value because of all the Duke charges that are happening right now. I wouldn't be surprised if there's traps in a common entry for the Duke charge here. But thankfully for me, that does make it a little easy. Get some nice value there. And not only that, I triggered the Invis Tower with the backpack. I'm gonna use the poison spell over here. Hopefully the prince can go more towards where the dragons are, although he's not. Guess it's not the worst thing that he doesn't. I need to use a totem on the enemy Duke. Let's use Overgrowth over here. This is looking sus. I think I might just barely have this. Like, only just barely. The Duke is still alive and healthy, so I could potentially revive the prince here. I think that is the best plan. I missed a freeze. Are you kidding me right now? Yeah, that was not good. Missing the freeze like that. I might have just failed this because of that. If I had covered that monolith with the freeze, then at least the prince would still be alive. If you're too lazy, I'll set up for in Discord. Yes, I've been doing a lot of work on my Discord channel lately, so it would be nice if I could get some help with that too. I think I did a lot of stuff correctly. People are complaining about the logger because he's causing a lot of 1-stars. Do you think a logger nerf is needed? What I think that the logger needs for balancing is similar to what they did on Longshot, right? Remember how if, for example, like, do you see how the balloon was on top of the giant? The Longshot used to damage both of them, like ground and air. And they nerfed him so that he can only hit either ground or air. And so I think if they gave that treatment to the logger, it would be a little more balanced, and you could potentially run some queen charges or warden charges to go into the logger. I think really that's the biggest issue with him right now. But other than that, he could use a little more HP. I don't think that 12,000 is enough for him. Justice for Smasher, yeah, Smasher needs to drop poison and not rage. I don't think that dropping rage is actually good for Smasher. That's kind of what I think about it. If he dropped poison, it would definitely bring him back into the meta. Now, this is an unusual case where I won't hit the CC. Although I think that potentially I could have. I just thought I could get a better funnel with where I let's see if this long shot will go down. It does. I think I should be good to triple here, is that right? The air defense, maybe I should have covered that with the overgrowth to help the Duke get a little more value. But I still have revive. Not exactly worried. Hopefully the meteors or the dragon riders can grab the air defense. Although they don't, which could potentially be trouble for me. And now the Duke wants the enemy king, which is not ideal. If I can at least get the expo here, then I might be okay. Very close, but 3 stars nonetheless. Gohan, hey, what's going on? I saw you invited me some days ago. I'm not sure what you mean. One of your accounts, maybe? This is base 13 in GE. It is, actually. Except this one's a little tweaked. The one that they're running in this war is the one that looks a little more original. A little more like the one that was very popular back in a thrower meta. A lot of people were running this as an anti-backpack base, anti-giant arrow. And I do remember this base giving me a little bit of a hard time, but with Hydra it's pretty easy. That's what I think about it. Okay, bro, see you later. Going for breakfast, that's cool. Got your breakfast, big ol' sausage waiting for you. You're a troll, bro. You're such a troll. Wow. Okay. 4 more hits, and a total of 13 minutes left. Let's see if I missed any chats. I'm the only one who upgraded the Smasher first. Actually, I did upgrade the Smasher way back in December. And I didn't realize until January what a big mistake that was. Because in our December CWL, we struggled badly with defense. We got 45 stars done on us by the 6th place clan. This is also a base that they're running against us in our day 1 CWL, so I'm glad that I found this. Although I'm not sure if, I think one of my clanmates might have taken this base. I'm gonna double check that. But it is nice to find it in Legends. To get some nice backpack value there. Have to use a poison on the Guardian now. Maybe some totems as well. Here's a good freeze. Although the freeze was a little late. It could have been better. If the freeze was early enough to stop that sweeper knockback. It would have been a little better, I guess. I'm gonna try to see if I can set up rocket loons to go into the monolith a little more directly. Might also use the overgrowth, I'm not so sure. I might swag it. Definitely looks like a solid hit I've just done. Nice and easy. I have lots of haters in Doom's clan. Kind of. Kind of. You have lots of competition. That's what I should say. It's definitely lots of competition. Yeah, I'm about to convert this into a 311 after minus 277, so hopefully this puts me in the top 500. I'm not 100% sure if it will, but I'm very close. Very, very close. One more attack. I forgot to check if they were running that in our CWL, but I can check right after this attack here. I don't want to run out of time for my hits, you know? Okay, let's drop a baby dragon here. This is to set up the giant arrow. Ah, nice Tesla. That was interesting. I didn't expect a Tesla there, but I managed to beat it. And if I can save my freezes over here, that would be nice. Get to use my freezes over the revenge tower instead or something. Not a perfect attack, but not horrible either. I think I'm just gonna let the queen go. I don't want to invest too much on her. I don't think she has any more potential. Is it possible I screwed this up? I think it is, actually. If I can overcome this air defense, then I can at least just use the overgrowth over one multi-archer. I think like that is okay, and then I can drop this minion. And the good thing is I will get a nice entry back into the monolith if the overgrowth timing is good. Let's see if this monolith goes down. It might not. Not quite. Very close, but plus 30. I guess that's okay. You don't even consider them your your competition. It's funny. Survivor hit this base anywhere? Yeah, you might be right actually. Because I remember him attacking it in friendly challenges. Plus 302 and a top 608 is where I'm at. I don't even know actually with 311 if that was enough for top 500. Machiavelli, thanks for the follow, I appreciate that. Why Legends base is getting destroyed on Electro 33, good players of bad luck? I think it's the modifier, bro. The modifier is just too easy. Yeah, this was that base I just destroyed a second ago. I swagged a revive and an overgrowth. I'm actually kind of surprised he managed to get such an easy triple here. That was a nice redirect. He must have planned this in friendly challenges or something. I think that might make sense. We should just make our own GE Discord and ban Gotra. Yeah, right, bro. I won't let that happen. The modifiers is the difference? Yes, definitely. Because that's really been the issue with normal mode for the longest time, is that it feels impossible to defend. Okay, I have a couple attacks left. And 6 minutes. And this account's gonna be high. Like, high in rank. If I can get a couple more triples. Here, let me switch out of my village on the phone. Gotra, alright, he's cool. He's definitely emotional and kind of flamboyant. But he's also a great attacker. So there's that. Okay, 2 hits left. Nah, bro, I ain't trying to grind all that. I like things done for me. Okay, this base looks pretty well set up. I definitely think that double invis is mainly coming back to the meta because of Duke charges, but eventually players will find a way around them. I think it's just the timing, you know? I think I might get some good value if I do something like this. Although I did miss the really needed some dragons over here, but it's fine. Probably use the orb there. This was actually kind of messy. I think this could have gone better in a lot of ways. We'll see if I can still triple. I might have to use some kind of an overgrowth which goes over the monolith and the very close. Very close. I missed the arrow, so I potentially could have destroyed the revenge shower much sooner. I think that made the difference in this occasion. Said, hey, what's going on? Hey man, where were you? Okay, so what happened was my last stream was good. My last stream on the channel was good, but then I got sick. And so a few days after that, when I recovered, I did another stream and then I had issues with the background music. And so I didn't want to start another stream until I had that sorted. I am currently rank 451. So another triple here should be somewhere decent, right? And it's this base. And this is Stars, by the way. Very interesting to see this guy. He put all of his heroes together by the town hall, so the value for a poison spell would be good even if I missed the CC somehow. I'm gonna try to hit the sweeper closer to the monolith. Just like that. I did miss actually the CC, unfortunately. There's a chance I fail this. I think Stars right now is currently trying to defend the Super Bowlers, right? That's kind of what this looks like. Although I've totally screwed this up anyway, so he's gonna end up defending me as well on this occasion. We will see if this is enough. Very close. But I don't think it's enough. Very close. Honestly, I'm not too bothered by it because I know for sure if I saw this in war, I'd have some better plan with the setup. CWL after Legends hit? Yes, this was the last one actually. Give him a -40. I wish I could, bro. But his base is fully supercharged, so any kind of a mistake will typically get punished. And both of these previous attacks I just did, I missed the arrow and missed some value. So maybe shooting the arrow from these corners is not the best idea, and I need to find some kind of a straighter arrow like from the hero hall. The only thing about that is I'm relying on a little bit of RNG, because it's never certain which way the queen's gonna go after. Let's see this base. Yeah, I could have gotten the arrow from this gold mine, but I aimed through this one instead. I was thinking I would go in between the air bombs and the revenge tower, but I think I also could have gone the other way, in between. Best zombie for Town Hall 13 hybrid is good. It's okay. The biggest issue is that it wouldn't translate very well into the higher town halls. Like, you could get good results with hybrid up until about Town Hall 15, I'd say. Town Hall 14 or 15. But then once you get to Town Hall 15, you'll have better success with stuff like Root Riders. That's what I think. Global rank 302 after 277. I kind of wish I did a little better today. I think my average offense was somewhere in the 270s range. So let's see exactly. I got 277 here. And then I got, let's see, here on Rage I got 285. .302 here. And on Fear I got 264. And here I got 286. And then on Doom I got, let's see. Or should I learn RC charge? Yes, you should. I would definitely take the time to practice RC charge. So potentially something like RC charge dragons, because in Town Hall 13 you don't have pets. And I would say in the upper town halls that the RC charge relies a lot on the pets. Like, you can use either the unicorn, the phoenix, or the fox. So without the pets, you would have to do something like with an 11 Invis RC charge. And the best follow-up for 11 Invis is with dragons. So just look for some videos on RC charge dragons. Will you try the Dragon Duke Dragon Riders? It's actually so strong. Yes, I have been practicing it actually. I haven't been using it in Legends because, well, actually I don't have a good answer for that. But I'll show you where I've been practicing it. Did I type I did. First, let me figure out what my average was. Okay, 277, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then here was 273. Okay, so 273 plus 286 plus 264 plus 302, 285, 277 equals 1687 divided by 6 equals 281. So my average today was 281.167, which a little worse than yesterday. I managed a 294 average yesterday. I've been using 10 Invis RC charge with Fox and CWL. Does nice. Yeah, it works, especially in normal mode. I think that it struggles a little bit in the modifiers because of the traps. Traps do a little extra damage. We did get a, I don't want to sound like I'm talking shit, but I think that this is a little bit of an easier group. A couple of these clans I was expecting to be super competitive, especially the Bad Batch. When you look at the members they have in their clan, there's a lot of Legends 1. And Conquest here is another good player, but he's currently in Legends 2. He's got 3,997 Legend trophies. Dog, it works in Legends 1, does it? I'm in Town Hall 13. Can I ever catch up the highest Town Hall? If you buy gold passes, then absolutely, yes, you can. Ricky uses it for esports. I just snagged his army. You're going to have to show me how it works. Because if it's working in esports, I want to check it out. But yeah, it's surprising that this guy is in Legends 2 at the moment. Maybe he accidentally skipped some attacks right before the weekly resets. I think that's potentially what could have happened there. Because if you skip like all of your attacks on Saturday or Sunday, then you pretty much instantly demote. Pretty much. I think I am honestly ready to go for some CWL hits. I have 6 bases I have to clear, and thankfully they all have lava launchers, so I can just take it nice and smooth with the Hydra. It's an old base, should be easy. Yeah, a lot of their bases are common bases, and these guys are on YouTube, by the way. Like this guy Solomon. I didn't know who he was, but earlier somebody told me he's got like 20,000 subs on YouTube. So you should definitely go check him out. I don't know if he's going to broadcast much of the CWL, but he might. Will you do my plan on base 2? I'm not so sure just yet. I do like the backpack value. I like the blower value is what I mean to say. Because if I can clear most of these defenses around the Rage Tower and the Gigabomb, then I should be pretty well set up. The question is whether I should go for like 1 Quake or bring an extra 3 Quakes to try to get some extra value, like the CC or potentially some of these defenses over here. 1 Quake's not a bad idea. I have a clanmate that used 1 Quake on this base. With Gold Pass, it's possible, then I will buy it every month from now. Yep. Yep. That's, you're falling for the Supercell trap. But it is possible to catch up. It will take a couple years. I don't want to make it seem like it's, gonna be done quickly. Because it will still take a while. But yeah, this was 1 Quake, and he managed to get a ton of blower value here. And I'm pretty sure that this was as easy as it was for him because he's seen this base so many times. I know, I've seen it enough. Those skeletons were kind of annoying. Yeah, I know this guy. You know Solomon? I don't actually know him very well. This is my... Like, I've seen him in Legend League. But this is my first time figuring out who he is. So... yeah, this number 2 base, what I want to do is just hit the blower over here and then grab the clan castle. That's the plan. Although, there is a potential that if the backpack doesn't go directly over the center of the base, that I could miss it. Like if it goes a little more to the right, I could potentially miss the CC. But in that case, I would just drop my Quakes over here instead. That's the idea. I would definitely bring a poison spell. I know you mentioned some kind of value over in this monolith compartment with the RC and the rocket spear. The Seeking Shield. That would be good if I can start a Duke charge over here. But I'm not too sure. I trust my approach, so I don't want to overthink it too much. Number 8. Lower is the safest option. Yeah, I think it's safe. Relatively safe. Mods have actually, like, a lot of core stuff. Lag, I did get some lag, right? I think I might have... It says I dropped some frames. I might have been lagging. I'm just gonna double check the stream. But I think we're okay, right? Not exactly sure if I disconnected or not. I think I might have. Well, I think I'm okay, actually. I would know for sure if I disconnected because of my iPad, right? I would see the Wi-Fi symbol. Big old Wi-Fi symbol in the middle of the screen. Yeah, so this base really just has too much backpack value. I think that the best kind of a setup I can get is with 3 quakes to grab the CC and potentially the revenge shower. And then follow it up with dragons over here. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Number 10. I do think I need a little bit of a diagonal funnel. I was looking at this base earlier and I gotta say there's a lot of good value if I wanted to go directly over like the lava launcher, the multi, and the revenge shower. But I can't miss the arrow after, or else I'm sure I'll fail. I have a feeling there's Teslas over here. I definitely think there's safer plans, especially for a diagonal funnel. There's good freeze value over here as well, and I should be able to knock out some sweepers. Back on the daily stream grind? Yes. I will be back daily streaming, especially for CWL. I don't want you guys to miss any of the action this week. I think we're gonna have a pretty nice week. Okay. I think I've looked at the bases enough now, right? I should just go for them. You need to clear the spell tower with a baby dragon? You mean like trigger it early? Arrow from the gold mine is pretty safe. Diagonal backpack will be good on 10 from the dark barracks. I'll check that. I will check that. But I want to go for this base. This one looks super easy. And if I get the CC, I should be able to get some good poison value over here. I definitely have to control this backside properly with the overgrowth. That's really the only thing here. Let's go for this. To get some nice backpack value, right? That looks pretty solid. Gonna save my other freeze now for the other raid shower. Should be good, right? Might look a little sus, but all that happened was the Warden died. I think that the Warden could have been alive a little longer. But I should have enough firepower to finish this. Good luck, thank you, bro. Definitely could use a little luck, right? Does upgrading heroes to max is a big help? I have Max Duke only rest 5 levels to max. Yeah, that's actually okay. I would say you're doing alright. I think you should focus more on upgrading the equipment. If you're spending money on stuff, you should spend the money on the equipment first, and then the hero levels. That's another one down. Number 13, we can take a look. I'm gonna actually switch out here. W execution, that arrow was nice, right? Managed to get a lot of value from the backpack because of it. Number 13, and this is that base. This is a base that's just been around for so long now. I would shoot this arrow way over from the army camp and hit the CC. Whoever this is, they definitely need to update their bases. Normally I shoot the arrow from this army camp, but I'm seeing also a good angle from this mortar. I think this is safer, actually. Or I think honestly I trust myself from the army camp. 0 money for Clash of Clans. I'm gonna use gems for Starry Ores. That makes sense. Yeah, I think free-to-play players right now are struggling a lot with keeping up with the equipments. As soon as you miss an event, you're kind of you're set back like 4 or 5 months. Is that right? Even though equipments only come out every 2 months. I did miss the arrow, actually. But thankfully there's nothing too crazy. Need to keep an eye over here as well on the Guardian. I really actually forgot to drop a couple dragons. Not the smoothest hit, I'll be honest. This could have gone better in a lot of ways. But I still think I have a triple on my hands. Is that right? Hopefully this revenge shower doesn't stop me. It might. Well, thankfully the Phoenix will tank the revenge shower. But another easy attack. I missed the arrow, so that's why I was thinking I should shoot it from the mortar instead. Not exactly sure why I decided to go for the arm. I'm not sure if it was this base, but not so sure. Let me check. It's lagging again. What is going on? I might have some bandwidth issues. I'm gonna have to go take a quick break. I want to go check on my router real quick.